Andre. Hi.
Hey Mum, how you going?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks. I noticed you're wearing purple today.
Yes. Do
Yeah.
you know why we're in purple?
No.
Okay, because purple's a very spiritual colour. I've worn this dress before, but I thought
Yeah.
I was going to wear something else. I thought, no, I've got to wear purple because purple's so spiritual and important.
Okay.
Because today we're going to be talking about a subject is what is a soul, or like connecting to your soul. How can it show you things? So it's all going to be about the soul today.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
that's good.
Very
Yeah.
soulful.
Very soulful. Yeah. And I'm wearing grey because no reason. Just
For no
that was
reason.
the t-shirt I picked up this morning. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, we're different people, aren't we?
we are.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about the soul. What is the soul?
What is a soul? So your soul, and everybody has one, and I believe that animals have souls too. So I'm hearing quality. It's your innermost quality. It's your innermost quality. I've just got the word from spirit, quality. It's who you really are. It's the essence of who you are. It's something you're always connected to. It's something that can drive you as well. It's something that is like your passion, that makes you feel really fulfilled. It's something that you can work on as well, and something you can talk to. And people have talked about their soul purpose or heart, soul, and mind. It's a spiritual thing, but it's actually sort of part of who you are. It's something within you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's quite hard to actually articulate or describe, but I would say that most people are very aware about what their soul is.
Mm-hmm.
And it is your quality. It's a quality of who you are, and where you've come from, and and where you'll go to as well. It stays with you.
Right. So people often talk about mind, body, and soul.
Yes,
So the mind and body, I guess, die.
yes.
What about the soul? Is the soul immortal? Does the
Mm,
soul exist before mind and body exist? And
yeah.
does it carry on after mind and body have disappeared?
Okay, so the soul is immortal. So the soul continues. So it it comes with you, and I do believe in reincarnation. So that soul that you've had throughout other lifetimes, that soul, when you are conceived, it comes within the body,
Mm-hmm.
and it supports you. Yeah, and it also the thing about the soul that's really important and really valuable is also it's got lessons as well. So every soul we're here to it's all about we're students really. It's all about lessons and what we're going to learn, and it's a teaching plane really. It's all about lessons this life.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, so maybe there's something from a past life or something that you hadn't learned, and you need to come back and you need to experience again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so often you're talking about connecting with spirits.
Yes.
You haven't really talked about connecting with souls. So spirits and souls are different things?
They're very connected. So the soul and the spirit is really connected.
Mm-hmm.
The spirit is like the energy, and the soul's like the force, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the spirit just told me that.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, spirit's the energy and the soul's the force.
Yeah.
And also the spirit side is connected to you've got your own consciousness,
Mm-hmm.
which is our consciousness outside ourselves, and
Mm-hmm.
our consciousness is connected to a greater consciousness, and we're all connected, and
Mm-hmm.
connected to the universe, the divine God,
Mm-hmm.
the angelic realm, the masters,
Mm-hmm.
all that sort of thing. So the spiritual side is something, the spiritual side of you, the
Right.
spiritual side, which also continues.
Yeah.
And it is, so when you connect to the spiritual side of yourself, you're connecting to the superconscious in a
Mm-hmm.
way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sort of going up because the reason someone said to me, "Oh, I don't see heaven up there," but the reason I refer to things as higher is because it sort of feels to me like a vibration. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Right.
high vibration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a visual learner, there seems to be very many layers to this, and I'll need to see an organizational chart at some
Okay.
stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about our last podcast is on the higher self?
Yes, the higher self.
So now we've
Yeah.
got soul, spirit, higher self, where does that fit into
It's
this?
all a bit confusing, isn't it?
Well, there's just a lot to it, I
There's
guess.
a lot more to it than we all realise.
Yeah.
How I see it is almost like the higher self is actually the bridge between the soul and the spirit. So it's the things that bridges it together. Because as I talked about your higher self, it's very much it's like wisdom. It's it protects you. It guides you in some way. And it's full of love. The higher self, actually, I said the word love. It's full of love. And so then it sort of connects you to the spiritual, so within yourself, which is a soul, who you are, and it's a higher side of that, which is connects you to the spiritual, which connects you to the more awareness of the higher consciousness.
Right.
If that makes sort of sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think I can follow that.
You can follow
For
that?
now. Yeah,
For
just
now?
don't introduce any more layers because, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, so how do you've talked about connecting to your higher self. What about connecting to
Yes.
your soul? Can you connect to your soul?
Yes.
How does that?
Yes, you can connect to your higher soul, but it's actually sort of quite a quiet sound. Like the soul is very quiet, and the soul's now telling me that it actually does deliver. It does deliver.
Mm-hmm.
I went for a long time without really connecting to my soul. And I talked about doing a retreat and connecting to my higher self. And then I was really taken aback because it's just once again, it's that silencing that left brain, the left brain of yourself, and quieting it down, thoughts and all that sort of thing, and opening your right brain and your awareness and your consciousness to something different. And it's that quietening and it's opening up and being awareness. And then you're able to actually connect to your soul. Once again, it's something that's pretty hard to actually articulate in words, but you actually know it's real
Mm-hmm.
and you trust it and you know that you've connected to your soul. And it is incredible. It's the most amazing experience. And when I connected to my soul, it was actually embarrassing because I just broke down in tears. I could not stop sobbing. I sobbed and sobbed, and here I am taking a retreat. I'm taking people to their soul, and then I break down in front of everybody. It's like I had there's nothing I could do about it. I just broke down, and it was extraordinary, and it was really special, and it was really moving. It was really moving and emotional, and it's interesting. So when you sob like that and you cry, people often think it's a bad thing,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't a bad thing. It was just incredible, and the feeling of it was immense, and I just really broke down. It was incredible, and I'd really touched this in a part of me, this part of me that I knew was real and it was right.
Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. And so, people talk about listening to your soul.
yeah,
Does your soul speak to you?
absolutely. And so the first thing that Spirit gave me, which I think the word they gave, the word that, not Spirit, sorry, my soul gave me, the soul gave me, it said one word and it said kind. And it really moved me, the fact that it gave me kind.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that it moved me that about the kindness was because something I realized, I think life can affect us in many ways. It can sort of push us around a little bit, or events happen, things happen, people make mistakes, you make mistakes. We have regrets and wish we'd lived our life a different way. We wish we did this and that and everything. But the core of me was that this, which is my soul, said to me I was kind, and I knew it to be real because I could feel that from a child.
Mm-hmm.
So right from the beginnings of being a child, I knew I had this kindness in me, and it hadn't changed. That was an incredible thing about it. My soul had not changed. It was a core of me. It stayed with me. So it was like, and I knew that as a child, I had this huge, I just adored animals. I remember my father getting really scared and rushing up to an Alsatian, throwing my arms around. I just loved animals. I remember even trying to save an ant when I was little. I had this really kind heart. And that even though I try to be kind now, it's like sometimes you sort of try to put your boundaries up and things like that. You get a bit worried about the kindness, I guess. It's a good thing. But then I think I realised that I hadn't changed. This inner child, this inner soul had stayed with me right through my whole life, and it was so moving. It really moved me. And the other reason why the kindness, my soul's talking to me again, so I'm connecting my soul. Interesting. So the reason it also got to me, I felt, because I realized that I was kind, but I realized how challenged I was with being kind because of what had been affected me, how the world is at large. It's not always, because people can see kindness as a weakness, and people can take advantage of a kind person, or they can see it as a weakness, and they don't respect a kind person, for instance. So it sort of got to me that way as well.
Yeah. So I guess
Yeah,
your consciousness can diverge from your soul through experiences.
but your soul's still there,
Yeah, that
and
makes
it is in
sense.
command.
Yeah. Right. And
Yeah,
so does your soul change? Does it change with you?
no,
Does
it
it change between, like you talked about, reincarnation or past lives? Is it a
no.
constant throughout that?
I would say the essence of it. So the kind is still there, but it can evolve
Right.
if you want it to evolve. And really interesting is that my soul has been talking to me lately, and it's given me some more words. And for instance, my soul has told me that strength, and what it's told, and when I realized that, I went kind and I went strength, and then they were saying, my soul was saying to me, your kindness is a strength, not to look at it as a weakness. They said strength. And then the next word I got was bright. So it was a kind, strength, and bright to sort of shine that bright light, I guess. That's what it's showing me. And then the other word that I got given from my soul was courage. And I think I've got about 8 different things recently that I've been given. My soul has been talking to me, and it absolutely makes sense. And the interesting thing about when your soul talks to you, it's not from your own mind or what you're thinking, it's very much from your creative space. And it's unexpected. So just like with a reading, it's exactly the same when I get some spirit coming through. I did a sort of a podcast with somebody, and someone showed me them smoking a cigarette. I couldn't say it in the podcast, but it's unexpectedly someone just waved a cigarette in front of me, identifying themselves.
Yeah.
Yes, and so it's the same with your soul. So your soul, it's very gentle. I'm hearing the word, it's very gentle. So your soul, if you connect to your soul, you may not get it in words, because I tend to get, my soul talks to me through words. So someone else may get a vision. So they might
Is
become
that to do with, like, you've talked about how you're clairaudient? Is that your, like, natural way of?
my sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very clairaudient and clairsentient and clairvoyant, because the
Yeah.
cigarette I just talked about. So,
Right. Yeah.
but I tend to be, I'm just finding that my soul at the moment is directing me, actually. It's given me more information. I've written it down, actually,
Okay.
lately, because I found it really interesting. So you can write down. So I've got kind, strength, bright, courage, as I said. It also said faithful, that my soul's faithful. I'm seeking. I thought that was another one, seeking. So my soul is always seeking, which is really interesting. My soul's got determination, which is really interesting. Hope. So I've got a hopeful soul, and it's given me something else I'll tell you later about. I'll mention it later, but something lovely. But they're actually, my soul's empowering me, and obviously, because I've been more in touch with it, and my soul's just telling me now, it's quite funny, my soul's had to be very patient as well. So I've got that my soul's has been patient with me. So it's been wanting me to connect with me.
Right.
So it's your, and I got the word force, and then I just heard as well, it's your guiding force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yes. So what happens is that in this lifetime, we can definitely connect to our soul,
Mm-hmm.
and it will speak to you through your senses.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but also when you pass away with that high consciousness of the beautiful energy of the spirit, and you're never alone, is that you've got ability to be able to actually evolve, your soul to evolve on the other dimension,
Mm-hmm.
the other worlds, I think, not just worlds.
Yeah, right. Okay. And so in this lifetime, in this body, you talk about your soul evolving. Do you evolve with your soul? Does
Absolutely.
your spirit evolve? Does your
Absolutely.
consciousness evolve with
Yes,
yeah.
if you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I just heard the word as well, glad. And I feel quite emotional. So I get, and you might be so tense. So I'm feeling like your soul would be very happy and glad
Mm-hmm.
if you do actually allow it to be evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you listen to that, because when for instance, so when my soul said kind, I thought, oh yeah, interesting. It made me feel emotional, and I sort of shied away from it. And then started talking to me and saying strength, and I thought, you know what, my soul is telling me to see kindness as a strength,
Mm-hmm.
as telling me to shine brightly,
Mm-hmm.
as telling me to have courage and to have faith, so to bring hope. And I guess it does talk to you, and yes, it can affect your life only if you want it to,
Mm-hmm.
because it's choice, isn't it? It's free will.
Mm.
It's like your soul is telling you what you need to do,
Mm-hmm.
but are you going to follow it?
So your soul provides you with guidance.
It
Yeah.
evolves, but I think it evolves more. I feel that it evolves more and progresses more
Mm-hmm.
by the more that you incorporate the way that it's talking to you and communicating, and you're listening, and so you're achieving, so evolving more and becoming more in balance. And
Mm-hmm.
so I guess it's a bit like going to the gym, isn't it? Like you go to the gym and you're given a program, and it's your choice whether you're going to build your body up or get fitter
Mm-hmm.
or build your muscles or whatever it is you want to do when you achieve is going to the gym. So it's
Mm-hmm.
exactly the same thing, or with study.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your choice. Like you may learn the guitar, but are you going to play the guitar? You
Mm-hmm.
may, yeah, or trust it, or you may learn how to be an engineer, but it's how you're going to apply it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
I would say that your soul probably doesn't evolve if you just leave it dormant. It just stays there.
Right.
It doesn't mean that the kindness is not there, but if you allow it to evolve, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we love within ourselves. Yeah.
Right.
Does
Okay.
that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And I'm also hearing the words, and it's lovely how I'm getting directed in this podcast. Oh, I feel emotional too. I also feel that the soul can also heal you. Isn't it interesting?
Mm.
It can heal you. And I would
Yes.
say, for instance, a good way it can heal you is by telling you the kindness, because the kindness also starts with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if you start showing this beautiful compassion and kindness to yourself, your soul will also evolve.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah,
And people have talked about an old soul. I've heard old soul before.
yeah,
What's an old soul?
an old soul.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting because when people in numerology, sometimes a number 9 can be an old soul. It's the people that have a sense of knowing.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, your wife's an old soul. I just saw a flash then.
Okay.
She's an old soul.
Yeah. And so does that mean
Yeah.
that soul's been around for?
Yes, it's lived many
So it's
lifetimes.
literally an old soul.
It's an old
Yeah.
soul. And yeah, I said to her last week, I said, oh, you're very knowing. She said, oh, yeah. I said, you just know things, don't you? And she went, yes, I do. I don't know why I know things. I just know things.
Mm.
It's more than intuition. So
Mm.
I feel it. So when people come and see me, I go, oh, you're an old soul. You're an
Mm-hmm.
old soul. And so, and sometimes you get little children,
Mm-hmm.
you get babies, you even get sometimes even animals have got this old soul about them. You must have felt like an old soul. You can't explain it.
Mm-hmm.
And it also, we can feel people's souls Because have you ever heard that saying, oh, they're a good soul. They're a
Mm-hmm.
really good soul.
Mm-hmm.
What a good soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we actually say it. We articulate it in just normal language.
Yeah.
Or they feel like an old soul to me. So we're actually we're picking up people's souls.
Yeah. That's fascinating. I wonder if it exists. I mean, it must exist in other languages and cultures, right?
Oh, so yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
What's the soul's purpose?
The soul's purpose.
Yeah.
Well, that's individual.
Mm-hmm.
It's very individual
Mm-hmm.
for everyone. And oh my goodness, I would be a very wealthy woman if I got $1 for every time someone asked me that question. What's my soul's purpose?
Yeah.
It's so your soul purpose. I just feel you just know. It's a sense of knowing, and it's
Mm-hmm.
something you enjoy. It fulfills you. It gives you passion. It's who you are. I think it's very synchronistic. There's a lot of synchronicity around it. You're in alignment. So when when you're fulfilled, and you're living a soul's purpose, you're very much in alignment and fulfilled. You don't feel stuck.
So your soul has a purpose, and if you're following that purpose, you'll know.
You just know.
Right.
It's like, I know, and I can be really emotional about it as well, is that my soul's purpose is to be a medium
Mm-hmm.
and to help others
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Okay. And so flipping that on its head,
Yeah.
if you're not following your soul's purpose, you'll also know that because you won't feel that sense of
Fulfillment.
fulfillment. Right.
Yeah. My
Okay.
soul just told me something else. I'll tell you later. Remind me.
Okay.
Told me something else.
Yeah, I'll try to log that for later. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It also, what I get is like almost you feel dead.
If
I
you're
just
not
got,
following it.
yeah, you feel
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not, yeah.
Lost.
You feel lost. I'm also hearing the words too many attachments.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got too many attachments.
Mm-hmm.
And in Buddhism, they talk about attachments.
Right.
And so too many attachments, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You feel empty. I want to say empty. Um, um, and people sometimes know that they're doing things that aren't good for their soul, and they do it anyway.
Right.
So we all know about our
Yeah.
souls.
So we rebel against our
Yeah,
soul.
we battle against our soul, but it's like you just feel empty. You may feel unloved. Um, yeah, you may feel depressed. You may feel stuck. I guess the life is not bright anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd really suggest to everyone is go to your soul, even if it's like, even if your soul's purpose is like go to the beach or being amongst children or working with plants. Like I know that part of my husband's soul purpose, he just loves music. So music just enlightens him. So that's part of his soul purpose is music.
Mm-hmm.
Is also how he is with children. I mean, John's incredible with little ones and
Mm-hmm.
children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he sort of knows, and it's part of his purpose, and he loves family and children and love.
Mm-hmm.
And part of his purpose as well, I think, is to actually be practical.
Mm-hmm.
And when he's busy and being practical, he's really, really happy.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe part of your purpose is just to be amongst other people and bring hope with them, or yeah, and that could be your purpose. It doesn't really matter. But one thing they are saying to me, is really saying about your soul's purpose, they're saying this very strongly, just so you know, your purpose is always connected to love and joy. So if you're doing something with love and it's giving you joy, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not desperate as well. You're living
Yeah,
your
right.
soul's purpose.
Yeah, right. Follow the road signs of the soul.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so
exactly.
how
Yeah.
often should you be trying to connect to your soul to, like, I guess, stay on this track?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I wished I'd say whenever you want to be honest, just let yourself be direct yourself about about going to your soul. I also feel sometimes I think it goes in stages. So at the moment, I've got this thing. I've been a bit driven by it. I went to see Gail, the colour therapist. I think I told you about that. hence the colour as well. And I feel I've been doing a lot of healing, and it's really making me connect to my soul more. So sometimes when you're going through that time when you're doing some sort of healing, or you want to become more enlightened, or you want some direction, going to your soul can really help. If you can actually connect to your soul every day, amazing. It's the best thing you could ever do, because it's going to help. Am I off track? Am I coming from a place of kindness? Am I coming from bringing strength into my kindness? Am I allowing myself to be bright? All that sort of things. To bring brightness to the world, and to yourself and to others. I mean, one thing is that Gail said, and I love what she said, is you heal yourself, you heal the world. So if you work with your soul and you evolve and you give out your sparkle, it's going to be a ripple effect to other people. So I think if you can connect to your soul every day, that's great, but you don't have to. There's no rules. It's just, for me, also the Spirit's saying to me, connect to your soul. I suggest that if you feel empty, and what's going on for me, I'd suggest go to your soul. So do a meditation, put your thoughts into a box, breathe, and then have the intention of going to your soul. Go to your soul, let it talk to you. It'll feel familiar. The same to me, it'll feel familiar. And then that will give you something, and be committed to it, because I feel that would really help you if you're feeling empty. That's a sign that you need to go to your soul.
Yeah, interesting. It just sort of sparked a thought that what you're describing is essentially the term soul searching, right?
Oh, right.
Go
It
do
is
some go do
too.
some soul searching.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. That makes me feel really emotional. Whoa.
yeah.
That makes me feel really emotional. I feel really, whoa. That's so emotional when he said that. Do some soul searching. Well said.
Right. That sort of summarizes what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you are going to go soul search, you need to go away from the busyness of life. So when you think about going soul searching, you go away from everything else, and you just spend that time on your own and
Right. I
allow
reflect.
yourself to get into your soul. Now,
Yeah.
some people, I find meditation brilliant, but other people might just find a walk along the beach or just take a drive somewhere.
Yeah. And people talk
Yeah,
about journaling, right? And
and journaling.
journaling is it
Yeah.
sounds very, in parallel, if not the same thing as what a soul search will be. You're sort of
Yes,
like reflecting
absolutely.
and
Reflecting. It's a
yeah,
lot of reflecting.
yeah.
And it just doesn't it feel warm and cuddly? And it feels like it's something that's really good for us to do because of the busyness, hecticness of life.
Right. Very grounding and centering. Yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple of people I know that they've really been feeling really upset, and they've taken a big drive somewhere and just like looked out to the sea, and that's soul searching.
Yeah.
That's connecting to themselves, connecting to the inner world, to the inner being.
Yeah. I'm lucky enough to live by the ocean, as are you, and there's nothing better for
Yeah,
me than finding a warm coffee in my hand and just sort of standing out on the beach and just away from the hecticness of life, although
yeah.
that can be good sometimes too. But
That's actually
and just being present and that it's
that's connecting to your soul.
yeah, it's nice.
So
It's a nice feeling.
a nice feeling. So I feel if you connect to yourself, maybe have the intent. So maybe to say, I'm going to have my coffee at the beach, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to connect to my soul and just see what comes through. You may be surprised, because it'll give you confidence, and it just feels right, and it's absolutely beautiful. But it's a suggestion. But the other thing is that be aware that it may actually make you emotional, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's also spirit, not spirit, my soul saying, well, spirit's saying to me about my soul. Actually, spirit's talking to me, not my soul. Spirit's telling me about my soul, because that's the other thing I've just realised as well, is that spirit's been talking to me throughout the podcast, and sometimes it's been my soul talking, and sometimes it's spirit talking, and they say to me, then take command. So take command. So you do your soul searching, or go deep within, and go deep within your soul, and then you're given the answers, and then take command.
Right. do something with that.
Do
Yeah.
something with it.
Yeah. When you say it might be emotional, I mean, my assumption would be that the longer it's been to you've connected to your soul, or the more you've deviated from
Yeah.
your soul, the harder that's going to be emotionally to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would be
And
my assumption. Yeah.
yeah, I'd say so because I
Yeah.
felt that I got really emotional because even though I was connecting spiritually with my right brain
Mm.
and I was training as a medium, I think it was interesting when I did that retreat a few years ago. Obviously, I hadn't connected to my soul, and it was the first time, and I never thought about doing it.
Right.
And I'm so pleased that I did it because I learned so much, and it's something I'm going to keep working with and allow it as well
Mm.
because it's on your side and it'll always give you support.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, is there any other questions you've
No,
got for me
that's
today?
everything I've got for you.
So, I think
Yeah.
your idea of the journaling is a really good idea.
Mm.
Also, and maybe also I've got the sense that it could come out in song or poetry.
Mm-hmm.
It could come out in expressing yourself with movement, with dance, or even painting something. Maybe your soul will help you be true to yourself. Again, be unto thyself, be true to yourself. So,
Mm-hmm. Right.
yeah, so that's my
Yeah.
information about the soul.
Oh, it's very
Yeah,
interesting, and I'm sure that the listeners will find it very insightful.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
thank you so much for taking time to listen to podcasts about your soul, and I hope that you do some soul searching and that you actually spend some time with your soul and it gives you some direction, and you can trust it and evolve with it. If you like this podcast, please can you subscribe and like it. Thank you so much for your time again. Blessings and love, Kerry-Marie.